Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. It's 5/28/2024. It is 4:30 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Let's check out what's going on today. Not a whole lot, kind of flat. But one thing to think about is the Fed is, I hear more rumors that they're lending towards lowering the interest rates than bumping them up or keeping them the same. And it would make sense because we really are moving into the election cycle right now. It's heating up, and it all depends. If you believe the Fed wants to keep the current administration in, then, well, it's going to stay the same or it's going to go down a bit. My guess is go down a bit, probably slash interest rates a little bit. If they want to get rid of the current administration, maybe keeping the same is kind of neutral, towards being positive or negative, but raising them definitely would be a mess. Commercial real estate, if you really look at it without, bias, it sucks ass in the country right now. And that can definitely affect the banks. So anyway, we're in a very volatile time. So crypto is volatile like the rest of the world. And the rest of the market, traditional market, etc. So anyway, just watch out. Commercial real estate having issues. I think we're going to see a lot more of that this year, regardless of the election cycle. Might see some more big banks going down. That's just something I get from reading the Trends Journal. You can link that's linked to in the over at bitcoindailyview.com. Just go there and boom, you can. I link to it there. Trends Journal is a cool thing to belong to read weekly. But also, like I say, the Fed, it's coming up next month, early in the month. And if they lower interest rates, that's definitely going to strengthen the dollar quite a lot. We're going to see it going boom. And watch out if you're in crypto at that time. We'll be watching when that announcement comes out, because definitely if the rumor is true and they lower interest rates a bit, we'll definitely see some action and from the dollar strength index. And my guess is probably crypto and Bitcoin especially. And of course, commodities like gold and silver and oil are not going to pump with it. So let's beware. Now, looking at Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, it's 9.4 billion. That's at 0.72 up. So it was rising more the last 24 hours, but now it's rising less. So I think we may roll into this week actually with the total volume decreasing. That'd be quite interesting. Looking at Bitcoin, a good number of hours ago, it did take a bit of a pump and a dump, went over 70,000, came down. Now it's sideways. So definitely took some longs and shorts with it. I think the big money just wanted to shake out the retail investors or the small, big money. So definitely some liquidity is being created. And usually when the big money makes liquidity, they plan on doing something with it. So longs versus shorts on Binance, 63% long, 36% short, definitely a long bias on Binance. For Bitcoin, for Ethereum, 65% long, 34% short, definitely long bias for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Looking at the top 20 exchanges last 24 hours, they're slightly trending up, but they're still all in the red as far as volume. Volume is decreasing last 24 hours. That's spot trading volume across all the spots. Looking at Bitcoin, we're coming in at 68,329. Looking at the stuff here, the top 100. Dog with hat is looking pretty good. Celestia, whatever that is, TIA, is up 13%. But in general, the top 100 are pretty damn weak. Chills made a move. That's kind of cool to see. CHZ Chills made a nice move. So, but in general, pretty weak market right now. So we'll just see how this week progresses for coming off of a holiday. Now, looking at Bitcoin, I was kind of looking at this earlier, and I was like, you can't quite do a channel like I wish I could, but you can do a channel. And I think if we look at this, and sorry, I'm on my laptop, it's a smaller screen. I know it's kind of hard to see everything here, but with that said, looking at this 4-hour chart, let's pull as much as we can in here. Upwards channel, we're kind of losing the bottom of that channel, but in the 4-hour, we're above the 200 and the 314. All about, are we going to rebound from here? I don't know if volume stays low this week. I'm watching for a pickup in volume tomorrow morning. And if so, wouldn't surprise me if we actually move back to the top of this channel, or at least to the heartbeat of it. So we'll see what happens. If we can't hold this 4-hour, nice little upwards channel here, then, well, we'll probably be not doing so well. All depends on what you're looking at, what your, trading time frames are and things like that. But looking at the 45-minute chart, yeah, 45-minute chart's a tough one. I don't like this kind of activity here. Let me actually clean things up. What I'm seeing here is on the 200, we've just been riding the 200 and the 314. Sorry, on the 45-minute chart, we've been riding the 200 and the 314, kind of between the two. It's always weak. I don't like being there. It's not a strong. It's not a strong position. 314 is crossing above the 200 on the 45-minute chart. That's definitely not bullish. That's kind of bearish. And definitely we've taken a dump recently after a bit of a pump, and we're below the 200 moving average and the 314. So in general, short time frame, we're just crappy. Bitcoin's not a strong chart right now. It's kind of wimpy. Maybe we're seeing a retrace looking at the indicators as far as back up. We have to see what happens. Anyway, Bitcoin, like I say, you ain't got to trade every day. And right now, Bitcoin's just looking pretty damn crappy. That's not a beautiful chart at all. Looking at the daily, I think we can definitely see where, like I said, let's see how's the daily looking. Oh, watch out for the daily, because here's something to note in the daily. The MACD here is trending. The MACD's tangent is trending down towards the signal histogram is closing. So, wow, we could see definitely Bitcoin. It's just not a strong spot for Bitcoin right now. If we do look, let's do a channel here, and you can kind of see, in my opinion, this is what the whales are doing. They're keeping it sideways, buying the tops and selling the bottoms, or shorten the tops and long in the bottoms, depends on how you look at it. So I don't know. I'm just chilling right now. I'm just going to watch Bitcoin. I have a feeling that we're probably going to see a bottom of this channel, this daily channel sideways, before we see another run up. That would just match. And I mean, really, if we look at things like this, if you kind of look at it and just kind of, sorry about that, just kind of step back. Let me grab that right here. If we were to do like this, what have the whales been doing? Boom, boom, boom. Just kind of look at this. Sometimes it helps to. Now, if we take that, let me make it full screen, make it as big as we can where we can still see things. Now, if I take this and I copy, actually, let me just say clone, okay, and move that down here. I mean, what do we kind of see happening? I mean, ultimately, it would make sense that the next move is most likely going to be something looking like this. Boom, boom, So anyway, that's just me. That's just my little take on it. I think we're going to see, so I'm just kind of hanging out, letting Bitcoin do its thing. I'm just not seeing this as a very strong chart right now. It's not terrible on the daily. It's above the 200 and the 314 moving average. I mean, I'll take that. The whales have been running it sideways, but especially with that daily MACD getting ready to go the wrong way, cross negative, I'm just going to chill and let Bitcoin be, because I think that let it come to me. I think we got a little bit of flaccid action going here, and I'm just in no hurry to get into anything right now. How's that 4-hour MACD looking? It's beginning to turn around. Anyway, guys, sorry. It's just not a very exciting chart. I just can't say much about Bitcoin right now. It's sideways, and in my opinion, getting kind of weak. As I've been going on about for a while, I've been watching Ethereum. This is a 4-hour chart. If it doesn't hold that this new sideways, you could say, which is a slightly upwards channel, that's definitely playing out. But if it can't hold that, especially if Bitcoin gets weak, I think we're going to see a nice bounce to the 200 on the 4-hour chart. And that's kind of where I would, hop in if I was going to, if I had to do something right now, I'd short Ethereum, just to be honest with you. And I would expect this little dump to happen. But either way, Ethereum's looking kind of weak. Floki, the other day, we were looking at this. I got to redraw this fib sequence now. It just blew the lid off. So definitely, there's always coins that are going to be losing their minds and not making money, especially it gets really risky sometimes, but sometimes you can find something being playing strong against Bitcoin and make some nice Bitcoin sats while the market gets crazy. Anyway, this is going to be kind of short today. That's what I'm seeing. Not a whole lot. I'm going to try to get up in the morning so I can do these a little bit earlier so they're more helpful and actually throw out some coins, some crypto, some whatever tickers that might have action during the day that are something definitely to watch. But the subsequence is really kind of tight here. Floki, let's watch what it does. I'm not getting in right now, but definitely Floki is pretty strong. Like if I was in Floki and I had a limit order that would sell, before I was, I wouldn't mind being in Floki right now. I wouldn't get in, but I wouldn't mind being in. So, if I'd gotten in a while ago, I wouldn't mind being in. But right now I'm not going to get in. But I'm going to watch Floki. We'll keep an eye on that one. And like I say, next Fed meeting when it is in June, and what to expect. It's June, like something like June 11th and 12th. So anyway, that's kind of towards the beginning of next month. And let's just watch out because I think, oh wait, no, June. Wait a second, this is nuts. No, it's not June. It's May. Okay, so it's May. Anyway, soon, next month. Wait a second. Yeah, June 11th and 12th. So next month, beginning of next month, we're going to see some action. Let's see what happens. Like I say, I hear more rumors that they're going to cut rates a bit. I think they're more in league with the current administration than the one that might challenge it. But I think actually, I just think that we'll see. It's like they like Biden, they like Trump. It's all the same on I guess like to the Fed really. But it's all about if you think they want to keep the current administration, they're going to slash rates leading up to the election. If they don't like them, they'll keep them sideways or pump them a little bit. I mostly hear, rumor that they're going to lower them more than anything else. That's kind of the rumor mill. I hear, much greater percent they're going to lower them. When they do that, it will crush gold and silver, Bitcoin, and oil and commodities in general. So, and that might just be what they want leading up to the election. And let's see, it's only going to get more crazy. So I'll keep an eye on things. Take care, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow.